It's a random grid, realistic cars, which is first I believe I've commentated realistic cars on. We've got Damien Saucy at the top, Dark Bolt second, Cliffy third, Race Driver fourth. Actually, Race Driver, I tried to get him into my esports team. Damien gets disqualified, silly boy. John Heaven Terry in fifth, EVR Matt in sixth, Dan Morris seventh, Matt 3-2. Okay, there's two Matts in here. Matt eighth, the other one. Louis, I think that is, yeah, no. 9th, Joseph 10th, Bert 11th, Yaram 12th, Insurrect 13th, Afridge 14th, Adam 15th, Person Mobile 16th, and Darren Sinclair rounding up the back of the grid in 17th, loving the number 69 there from John Heaven Terry. Hopefully no crashes coming into the first corner, most dangerous track on the grid, which I'm sure you already know. Maybe useless information for you. Lucky you. The 5 red lights are now on. They're gone and we are underway at the Monaco Grand Prix. I hate the delay after the lights anyway though. Sliding off the line now, Williams and Cliffy. Coming into the first corner, non-conscious I can see at the moment this Taurus gets squeezing, gone off the track, his person mobile. He was on the middle back, now he's down on the back. It's going to be very hard for him to come back for the rest of this race. We're going to go on board as Matt as he tries to make it around the outside of John Heaven Terry, except he can't quite make anything just yet. There's space on the inside of John Heaven. He just turned into an extraterrestrial. What happened there? First mobile now 9.5 seconds behind. I don't know if he's got any damage or anything. Something's happened in sector 2 as well. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. Some people starting on the Hyper, some people starting on the Ultras. Maybe an overtake coming from Matt in the Toro Rosso, or Red Bull, sorry. I'm not sure who. Coming into that section of the track. I've forgotten the names of the parts of the track on here. All bouncing off the wall though, Matt. Right, it's annoying having two Matts. Especially when they're fighting each other, God's sake. The pink Matt holding up a bit of a train here. Slipstream from the blue Matt. That's what I'm just going to call them now. Blue Matt and pink Matt. On the inside, blue Matt, except he can't quite make it through just yet. It's not wide enough to make an overtake on this track. Dan Morris is following them up behind. Hope for a mistake if he can. And try and slip past at some point. So to get the stream up on the computer though. Problem with this track, there's never an overtake. Coming through the tunnel now. I can't remember this Nouvelle chicane swimming pool section or what. Also another bad place to try and overtake, otherwise you T-bone them and they're put in the wall, unless you're good. They've actually driven this truck, good drivers, so, you know. Monaco's a very pretty track, it's very nice, very iconic, except it's awful for racing, if I'm honest. It's probably about to be one of the most boring races I've ever commentated on. But it's alright. So go on board with the Williams and Louis now. So yellow flag sector 2, not sure who that was. Two people now putting into the pits for the super soft tyres. Cliffy and Matt, Darren, Joseph, Adam, but have already all gone in. It's Wreck and Mobile have both retired now. I didn't notice Wreck retire. Oops, never noticed him. Riding the curbs, Louis, as Dan Morris tries to hunt down the pink Matt. Which I could call him EVR Matt. So I'm just trying to figure out what's called some of these people. Oh, someone's off there, this mobile. Okay, it's okay. That's just this retired car. I thought that was someone going to get absolutely rammed. Yellow flags up in this sector. There's debris all over the track. Not sure what happened there. As Dark Bolt, the race leader, pulls into the pits. And so does Louis. I like the pits entrance on this track though. It's very nice. So if you get Monaco right, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world. Oh god, up volume. Sometimes cameras are not nice. Dan Morris can't find a way through because it's just a narrow track. Honestly, if my computer could not have a fit, that would be beautiful. Okay, that's crashed. He goes into bits and mine, not going to watch him. So does Dan Morris, and now we got no real fights going on. There's never a fight on the track actually. All sliding on the exit of that corner of the Aram. Also into this. Is this going to be a double stack? No, sorry, wrong person I was thinking of. Never mind. Coming out of the pits now, Dan looks like he's the first one to come out. No, John with his spasticated internet is out first. Only 4 people left who haven't made a pit stop just yet, and that's Frisch, EVR Matt, Race Driver, and Damien. 3 of them on the Hypersoft going for 4 laps. Ultra Soft from Frisch with 4 laps. Oh, looks like Dark Bomb want to try and make an overtake on Matt. No, not just yet. He's right off him though. Might see something soon. As Matt also tries to hunt down Dan Morris, get those couple of extra points. Come through on the exit of the tunnel, ducks on the inside, but except it's just not a good overtaking opportunity, as is every single corner on this track. Frisch getting 5 second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit line. Naughty. Maybe around the outside or on the inside as Matt goes wide. Coming in through the final corner, Duck is on the inside. He's spun him into the wall. He's hit the wall himself. No damage that I can see right now. I'm not sure. Darren Sinclair making it past the Ferrari coming out of the pits as well. Damien. Oh, contact from Darkbolt. Oh, he's blown up into the Ferrari. Damien is not. Oh, that was not his fault at all. He could not do a thing about that. Darkbolt retiring from the session. Damien can't get past. He's losing everything. He didn't ghost. He's only just got through now. It's going to ruin his race. He's now down right at the back after that pit stop. Darkbolt was just bouncing off the walls and then he just spun right into his line after making contact with, I can't remember who it was. Might have been Race Driver or something like that. Just bounced into his rear wing and then just spun into Damien's line. Damien could do nothing about it. He just had to wait for him to ghost, which he just didn't do. So unlucky for those two. Maybe less so Darkbolt, as he was originally caught up in the incident. Not that he wasn't unlucky, just Damien was more unlucky. There we go. Got the stream up. Peaceful. And 2 McLarens now in the pursuit of Uram. They're catching at decent speed in the moment with Frisch and Burt. Third last and second last. Damien has to go straight into the pits without even spending a lap after his last pit stop. Moving up the grid to Darren Sinclair as he tries to make an overtake on Matt in the Toro Rosso. Coming into the tunnel now. This corner I can never get right for some reason. I'll understeer or oversteer. Don't know why. It happens. He's going to be on the inside line. Matt giving him enough room. He has to cut the chicane though. He's going to make it past Darren. It was okay overtake. Had to push him wide. It's fair enough. Louis getting a 3 second time penalty as well. So is Frisch. Or Afri. I'll call him Afri. Matt trying to get his position back from Darren Sinclair. Darren Sinclair currently at the top of the standings for this Little League. I'm not sure where that yellow flag was, but it's the yellow flag anyway. EVR Matt now coming out of the pits. Darren Sinclair is right up. It looks like he's spun into the ball. He's hit the ball. He's lost about half his front wing that I can see so far. Now Matt's going to be behind him. He's leaving him room, or he's just understeered there. Taking an outside line Matt, giving him space, and he's got the overtake on EVR Matt. Oh, I think that might have been Darren making a big contact with his rear wheel there and just taking him round. That seems to be a recurring thing now. People come out of the pits here and they just get binned into the wall. I forgot to mention as well, Damien has now retired from the race. It's sort of a surprise really after what happened to him. Oh, there was just a car in the middle there. Opening up DRS, Dan Morris is now trying to catch up to the Williams of Louis. It is on realistic cars, so that means Dan should hopefully be able to catch up to, well, he's already caught up. Let's try and overtake the Williams of this car. Oh dear, he looks over around the outside, nearly contact. I don't know how they haven't made contact. That is very close. Also, that green helmet just does not suit that Williams. Three people in the pits are race driver Burton, EVR Matt. I don't know what tyres they were on before. I don't know if that's their second stop either. Oh, let me look. That is their second pit stop day. Some of those people making two-stop strategy. Don't know if the rest of them are going to be doing that because they've been on the super softs for quite a while, about half the race. Dan Morris still unable to get past the Williams of Louis just yet. Louis getting a much better exit out of that corner. Dan's going to be nowhere near for the overtake coming into the first sector. Yellow flag sector 3, not anyone that I can see at the moment. Oh, slight nick on the wall from Dan. Lucky not to lose anything. Sliding really did lose something there at the rear. That was violent. Yaran retiring from the session. That's giving him his teammate point. Why was he on the inters? One of the more interesting strategies I've seen today. Intermediate tyres. So, there you go. Race driver also in the pits now. All bouncing off the wall. Dan lost a bit of his wing there. I think it's just a little end play though. It's not going to affect him too much. Adamak again, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Naughty. Darren Sinclair seems like he's sneaky up behind these two now. DRS is now open for Dan. Except he's just not close off to Louis. The only DRS section on this track isn't a very good one. He can't catch up. Bouncing off the wall. Slightly slidey rear. I always found this track absolutely impossible on a pad. On a wheel is actually alright. It's all about confidence though. Ooh, bit of contact from Dan on Louis. Louis seems like he's just braking a bit earlier than Dan was. Coming into the next section of the track, I reckon Dan might make an overtake here through the tunnel. If he just keeps close enough and has a good exit, which he didn't quite. If he just gains one more tenth, maybe he might be able to make an overtake. He's lunged down the inside, nearly make a contact. He didn't make contact with the wall though. Darren Sinclair is now right behind him, fighting for his 4th place. Maybe even fighting for a podium if Louis is not quick enough to pull away if Dan and Darren have a fight. Both of them losing the rear end there. Traction is low on this track. Darren's on the inside. And that's going to be an overtake for Darren. Both have got DRS, I do believe. It's going to be all to play for coming into the first corner. Dan not able to make an overtake. Darren's now going to be able to pull away and try and hunt down the podium spot of Louis. Louis has only managed to get a second and a half away before Dan went wide, and Darren just went up the inside, took his chances. Great overtake from him. Good racing. Cliffy currently out in front. John in second. I'm pretty sure they told me he was on, what's it called, realistic cars, so I wasn't expecting a Sauber and 2 Williamses to be on the podium. Darren is now catching Louis at some speed. He's now well within DRS range. Yellow flag sector 2, not sure what that's for either. Looks like someone's going slow. It's one of the Red Bulls. One of the Red Bulls is going slow. It's just a lap car. Never mind. It's okay. It's okay. That's a pretty helmet. I like that helmet. Dan getting 3-second time penalty as well. Darren going to be trying to make the overtake now into the first corner. He's definitely close enough. If he has the space is the question. He doesn't, so he's not able to. Now, this also is not a great overtaking place on this track. If you're having a battle with someone on this track, you gain so much time. You can see as Dan gained about a 10th through a corner. So you also lose time, clearly. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to say. Oh, they're so close to each other, Dan and Louis. So close. Coming into a tunnel. I need to learn more corners on this track. I know the names of some, I just can't place them. Can't see an overtake being made here, no. Darren knows better. I was still wondering why Yoram's pit crew put him on inters, if I'm honest. Darren right up Louis' gearbox now. Coming into the main straight, pit straight. He's just definitely not close enough just yet. He's just relying on Louis to make a mistake. Coming into the final 6 laps of this race. John could still get the win if he can catch up to Cliffy and make an overtake. He's only 5/10 away. He's got about 6 laps to do it. So if he tries hard enough, he can make it. Darren can also get on the podium. He gets it around the outside this corner, which he doesn't. Louis going wide. He's looking for a bit of space, except he can't find it into the hairpin. No, he can't. Just wasn't enough space for Darren there. The question is, will there be space anywhere else? He needs to take his chances where he can. That's what it is about this track. Not great for overtaking, but you take your chances. He's definitely got a chance now. Going down the inside, look like it might be in a little bit of contact, except he's not dive bombing today, which is good to see. So that's meant Louis has pulled away a little bit, but not enough. He's still well within Darren's grip. It's like orbit. Once you're in slipstream, you stick in slipstream, I guess. Roughly, something like that. Louis got a much better exit on the exit of that corner. Darren just isn't getting good exits out of the last corner. Means he's not close enough to make that DRS and slipstream useful and make an overtake into the first corner. Going around the outside in the same corner, Louis squeezing him. No yellow flag sector 3. So close to touching each other. I love it when people get close. I'm going to change camera, sorry. I just realised I've been on board for a while. Coming into the tunnel, I think we could be looking at an overtake again here. Dan Norris just isn't close enough at all. Just there, maybe he'll catch, except he's still losing time despite the fact that they're fighting. The number 21 Sauber and a number something on the Williams, we'll see at some point maybe. I'm trying to look. 99. I just want to find out the number. Only 4 laps to go now for these two. Darren needs to make an effective overtake on Louis sometime soon, otherwise the race and the podium will not be his. Maybe not the race, the podium might be his. as John takes out Cliffy. That could really spice things up. They're very close to each other here. Darren's trying to make an overtake twice before. He's not trying it again. It wasn't close enough and there wasn't the room. Room's the biggest issue on this track, as you can see. Was that a little bump from Dan? I'm not sure. Darren, I mean, sorry. Similar names. I didn't see who's got that time penalty then, but it might have been Louis. It looked like he sold it down to me. Louis gaining a bit of time on Darren, except Darren just makes up so much time through that corner. It's unbelievable. Evio Matt retiring from the session. He's now dropped down out of the points. Everyone still races guaranteed points. That was in total 7 retirements so far. Unbelievable. Only one person who decided to go for a 2-stop is left running, that is Burr. Does not look like the 2-stop is a good strategy for this track. 4 stops from Racing Driver though, oh my. That is a lot of pit stops. Loss of front wing, I guess. Oh, big contact from Dan. Could have sent Louis around if it was a high speed corner, but it just wasn't a high speed corner. Still not an opportunity for Darren. And there's still not an opportunity now, as we can see. He's so close, he fights so long, but there's just nothing going for him at the moment. Every move he tries just doesn't stick. And if he doesn't try, he's not going to get the overtake. Coming into the tunnel. Only 2.5 tenths away. There's an opportunity here. Louis is just closing off the small gap there was, giving him no chance. Only 2 laps to go once they've crossed the finishing line. Darren might start getting desperate now, losing the rear end. He'll start pushing hard. As long as he doesn't bin it, he'll be alright. So Matt's now caught up to Dan Morris. Right behind him, we're going to have DRS coming into this straight as well. I think he's close enough for an overtake here if Dan will give him the room. He's going to try around the outside, coming into the first corner, nearly made contact with his rear wheel, and he's made contact with the wheel, and he's just lost it. Oh my god, he's just taken out Adam Acko. Adam Acko just, I guess, wasn't expecting them to be going so slow through that corner. Matt has caught up to Dan again, tried to around the outside, he couldn't quite do it. I guess Adam wasn't expecting. Oh, and someone's on his inside. Joseph just made an overtake on Matt's inside. I didn't even realise he was there until he made that. Now we've got a train going. Unbelievable in the second last lap. As I was saying, I guess Adam just wasn't expecting those two to be going so slow, and he just hit them, I guess. Ah, so unlucky for Adam. Poor lad. Cliffy's now on to his final lap. Oh, on the second last lap, this must be so disappointing for Adam. Poor lad, poor lad. Overtake being made by Dan and Joseph. Little battle going on there. Dan's had to hold her around the outside, now going too wide, which is risky on this track. Now Dan's running around the outside on Matt. Into the first corner. Is there space for him? Nearly binning into the ball. But space. Oh, sorry. Afri made the overtake on the inside. Dansel dropped right to the back of that grid. He was at the front at the start of it. Now everyone's just overtaking him. Joseph's out leading the pack. Trying to gain away from the Toro Rosso of Matt. No, I could not get a notification now. That'd be beautiful. Afri trying to make an overtake on Matt into the final lap. Coming into the tunnel now. Joseph is just pulling away. Dan has lost a lot of time on this little train that was there. It was a good battle then. I don't think Afri's going to be able to find a gap coming into the final sector. Unless Matt bins it now. There's no chance he's getting past. Except he could get past Joseph. Maybe, just maybe. Is there something for him now? Coming into the final corner. He's not going to guess, he's just too far away. Afri's also not going to get it. Cliffy taking the win. Being at the front this entire race. Bert's going to be coming on, the last one to finish. Round the final corner in his McLaren. I just realised it's been a nighttime race. How have I not noticed? Ah, good racing then. I was expecting it to actually be entertaining. It wasn't for the first few laps, and at the end it started getting a bit hotter. Oh, woman on the podium, very nice. Williams and 2 Selbers, Cliffy taking the win. John coming home in second. And whoever the other Sauber was coming home in third. I can't remember who it was. Darren. Darren coming home in third. Well done to them. Cliffy, well deserved win. The podium finish is fair enough. Darren having a couple of incidents with people coming out of the pits, but 17th on the grid from Darren, all the way up into third. Congratulations to him. That is a drive, I tell you. Cliff coming home in first. Cliffy, sorry. John second, Darren third, Louis fourth, Joseph fifth, Matt sixth, Afri seventh, Dan eighth, Mert ninth, Adam 10th, EVR Matt 11th, Race Driver 12th, Yaram 13th, Damien 14th, Doug Bolt 15th, Mobile 16th, and Rec 17th. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 retirements today. That's a lot of retirements. To be fair, it is Monaco. But now we're going to have a little 5-minute break, and then we are going to be getting on to the next race. I'm just going to quickly ask something. Yeah, if I can find the last notification. I got it. Brazil is going to be the second race of today. Another 25%. By the way, Andres, I mute you because I'm on comms. I'm still on comms, so I'll mute you when I'm done. I'm commentating, so I'll mute you when I'm done. Bye. Alright, bye. Sorry, that was just me letting my friend know that I was commentating. He asked me, he was in the party with me, so I had to quickly tell him. Let me just invite my co-coms in here so we can have some extra voices with you. Actually, I don't know if the leader of the party's here. Right, I'm going to leave the party. Right, just invited him now. Should be joining. I do believe he's in the lobby as well. Should be spectator. Lovely, SSR Cooper. The sexy man right there. Beautiful.
Hello.
Hello. Right, you're on co-coms. You're in the lobby. Very nice.
Are that the actual settings? Because I don't look right.
Yeah, it's a random grid, 25% race. Car performance
Is it
realistic.
realistic?
Yep.
Jeez.
Best are in the worst cars. Worst are in the best, from what I know.
Oh, okay.
And this second race is today, so Brazil.
Okie dokie.
Also, the rules were, hold on. Normal and professional. So there we go.
Okie dokie.
You saw the Monaco race, didn't you?
Sort of the end, yeah.
Yeah,
A
alright, so you
cliff
know.
one in the Williams.
Yeah.
Is it what channel is it on?
TMC. The Masters Championship.
How many subscribers they got?
54. Right, who do you think's gonna win this
The
one? Actually,
Masters
we need to see the
Championship,
grid
did you
first.
say?
Yep, the Masters Championship.
514, not 54.
Yeah, there's two channels. Just type in TMC Performance, and you'll get it.
Oh, yeah.
Just music though, so we don't have to listen to ourselves.
Yeah, well.
Lovely, lovely.
Are these people quick then? I guess they are.
They are very quick. Much quicker than SSR.
Or even Fletcher.
Maybe Fletcher. He might fit in quite nicely here.
Yeah, my race just did right. There was 17 to start with. I was 5th. I was the last runner.
What happens in your race? Why did so many people just leave?
I know. There's a massive crash at the start and everyone just left for some reason. The others had it in Paul's just strolling around.
Right, if we could load in, that'd be absolutely beautiful. Waiting on one fella. Two fellas, actually.
Perpetum.
Formation lap on. Who do you think's going to win this one?
They got Cliffy.
Cliffy is on pole again. Actually, I can't remember who was pole last race. Cliffy won the last time rounds. Maybe he can do it again. Put himself higher up top of the championship. Currently, I think it's Darren Sinclair who's top, except he's right down the bottom at 17th. I think we have an extra driver for this one. Starts with 17. Before I'm trying to figure out who it is. Might be Cloudy Balloons. We're gonna be going with Perpetuum Mobile from the start of this race.
If he's going to win it.
No, but we're gonna be watching him because he's in the middle. Middle's always the most interesting.
Sure. He's got a good camera angle.
I've just looked at the Renault livery, it's the exact same.
Oh, it is the exact same pretty much. Just different front wing.
Pretty much. It looks the exact same with the black and yellow. I can't wait to watch Haas in action next year as well, though.
Oh,
League racing as well.
Yes, so.
The Williams looks disgusting. Honestly, don't like him. The Haas is beautiful. They'll look good on track.
Here we go. 5.
The 5 red lights are now on. Longest way in the world, down the gun, and we're underway, racing here in Brazil. Okay, I've just had an absolute spasm on my leaderboard.
On the inside.
Cloudy Blues has made it into the lead now as well. Someone spun this Toro Rosso. Toro Rosso should be taken out, he's hit the red ball and he's up. Oh my god, he's blown up, he's nearly rolled it. That's a massive crash from Mobile.
Oh, McLaren's crashed.
Louis retired as well. Afri Frisch off. Everyone's dying this time. Chaos, son. The Toro Rosso of Mobile just absolutely blew up. But now trying to make another take on the inside of Damien coming into, I don't know what corner that is. Slight bit of contact on the wheels, holding that round the outside, but cannot find an opportunity to make the move stick. Down the inside again though. Damien giving him plenty of room. Slight bit of contact. Cloudy Blues now pulling away at the front of the grid. But just going very wide, giving Damien back the position. That was an unbelievable start. Everyone died. Frisch also retiring. Cloudy Balloons coming across the line in first. Oh, let me get up tight. Only 3 people starting this race on the soft tyres. Always being. Actually, don't mind. One of them's in the pit stop.
Well, it was 5, only 3
and Dan.
left. 2 people pitted.
On the inside, Anamaco on race driver. Oh, great overtake from Adam. Beautiful, son. John now trying to make an overtake on race driver. The 2 Salvas also got podium finishes on the inside. Joseph pushing John wide. He still fights for the position. He's on the inside line for this next one. Joseph having to hold around the outside. Joseph's still there, wheel to wheel racing. Also a F1 league. Little bit of contact though from John on Joseph. Couldn't stop that. No front wing damage. Just lost. Doug Bot retiring from the session. What happened there?
Just pitted as well. He's just pitted, so maybe on the pit exit he crashed.
Actually, maybe, yeah.
Balloon's got 2 seconds.
Joseph's trying to make a move on his teammate. We know what it's like when Red Bulls try to overtake each other, as we saw around Azerbaijan. On the inside, maybe no race driver just having the best line through there.
Oh, Williams gone. Better. Cliffy's gone. He's out of the race.
Cliffy just spinning it in the wall.
Crash that.
Don't know how that happens. Looks like
I think Birchie, the McLaren third, I think he took him out.
Oh dear. Controversy here. Cliffy, our little prediction to win. Definitely not winning today. John just isn't in a good position to try and overtake on Joseph just yet. Joseph did have
Right,
extraterrestrial
right,
Wi-Fi. Now it's okay.
Oh, Cloudballoon's crashed. He's just lost the
Who?
lead to Damien. The leader.
Oh, Cloudy. He's lost
He
it.
lost
Oh,
it.
I think someone just bumped him.
Oh, oh my God, Cloud's in the air. Oh my God.
Wait, what happened?
Cloud was in the air.
Oh
my God. I wish I was streaming this.
Cloudy Balloons has now left the session. Hang on, he's the race leader.
What is
He
going
was
on?
the race leader. Hang on. I thought Cloudy
It still
just
says
crashed.
it is on my screen.
Well, I thought he just crashed.
He did crash.
Hang on.
What is going on here?
I don't know. Now we're going to go on board with Bert as he tries to hunt down the Force India of Yaram as he goes very wide there. That means Adam Asako is going to be right off him into this next corner. Right, my entire thing is just having a fit. Wreck, the next person to pick, going onto the soft tyres. I think, is that a two-sort of thing to do? I don't know
I
actually.
think Cloudy Balloons has left the session.
Cloudy has left the session.
His car is invisible.
I think he did leave the session, but I thought he crashed and blew up and died.
He did crash.
Exactly. Weird. Adam's now trying to fight for a podium position on Bert. He's got DRS as well. He's going to be there for the first corner on the inside. And they've all just shifted down again.
Yeah.
What is going on? Yellow flag sector 3. I'm not sure who that is. Can't see. What? Where is the Toro Rosso? This game... I'm confused, sorry. Rayshub now trying to make an overtake on Bert. Bert giving him no room, and he just wasn't quite close enough to make the overtake just yet. Right now everyone's moved up again. I'm getting so confused with this lobby. Everything's so glitchy. Rayshub just absolutely overshooting that corner. Actually, wait, no, never mind. There's someone round outside. It's John. John getting very close to him, going down the inside, a little bit of contact on his rear wheel. Nothing happened to him, just a little loose rear end from John.
Cloudy Balloons is back in the race.
Cloudy Balloons is back. Cloudy Balloons is back and he's trying to make an
So a perpetuum mobile that's petted.
5 seconds stop, guys. But he said, oh my god, Mobile was apparently down the bottom of the order a minute ago. Now he's at the top, now he's back down. His lobby. 3 people in the pits at the moment. Bert, Mobile and Joseph. Currently following the Ferraris of Cloudy Balloons as he tries to fight his way back up to the front of the grid as he was at the beginning of this race. Had to let his AI do it for a couple of laps. Except he's back and fighting again. The yellow helmet also not really suiting the car. Seen a few fitting helmets today. It's not what we like.
Johan, 3 seconds down penalty for multiple warnings.
Why have you turned Northern?
Matt has pitted.
Adam, Darren, Cloudy and John
like
in the pits now. Actually not Darren, sorry, I got that wrong. Quick pit stop from the Ferrari pit crew of Cloudy. Where's all the other people? The Sauber getting held up there, coming out into the line of Toro Rosso. Matt couldn't get around him in the pits. Not around him, sorry. In front of him. Yeah, that's what's... Right, Mobile's apparently at the front again. I think Damien's in the lead. Where does it say Mobile is for you? Right, now he's down in third. Jesus. Adamako's out of the race. We can just drop back, see what happened to him. What happened to Adamako? He's just binned it in the wall. How has he gone that far? He's gone into Argentina. What's happened there? I think that's a force injury pulling into the pits. Yoram now going into the pits. Dan Morris.
Damien's pitted.
Damon also in the pits. Hello. This means Dan is now there to try and hunt down race driver.
It's sauce again. Can't do that, can you?
Wait, did he start on the softs?
Look, when he went in, his tires were soft. Maybe it glitched.
Oh, safety car.
Safety car. Oh,
safety car is out. This is going to spice it up indeed. I'm not sure. Hopefully not crashes into it. That happens sometimes. Maybe some people are going to make a tactical speeding on the safety car, but... Oh dear.
Oh, it's just come out of the pit lane now.
Maybe we're going to see a battle from the exit of the safety car. Some tactical pit stops going to be made. Race driver, I imagine, is probably going to pull into the pits. Right, Mobile is definitely an extraterrestrial. He's an alien. Oh my god! I've just seen Dan Morris absolutely scoop a Toro Rosso. That was interesting. A lot of retirements so far. We have a total of 6 already. We're not even halfway through.
A lot of pit stops now.
Yeah, as the 2 race leaders pull into the pits, 3 race leaders.
To my bowl, Corey will take the lead here. Lead, not lead.
Actually, he's been spatting about this entire race. He's been at the front, then down into 13th, and then back up to 1st. It's breaking for him at the moment. See, he's just shot up into 1st. I know he's gone again. I don't know where he is.
Herberton Mother has to lead the race.
For me, he's 2nd at the moment. It's behind Davey. I don't know if it's me.
Ambulance back and forth. Alright, he did. Bertram's left.
Oh, big contact from Mobo's now off, and he's lost a lot of positions. He just he locked up and hit the back of Damien. Now he's dropped right back down into 10th. I don't know what's going on with him today. You're from 2nd down into 10th because he just rammed up the gearbox of...
Who has?
Mobile.
He's in 1st.
He's in 10th for me.
This game's a mess.
It is. Well, I don't know if it's me or if it's not me. EVR Matt currently a lap down. I didn't realise that until... Oh wait, no, he's not. Oh, I'm such a spastic. He's been on the soft tyres for a lap. He's not a lap down. He's 15 seconds behind. Absolute non-starter, I am. I think we're going to have one more lap of the safety car that's going to pull in. We're just waiting on EVR Matt to catch up. This person Mobile apparently drops down into 11th and into 1st. What the... Oh my god, this game. I mean, he's not even there. Oh no, he's in 11th again. I hate this game. Only have 8 laps to go after the restart. The safety car does go in this lap, and I'm correct in my prediction. Only need 2 more retirements, and everyone's got points. Cloudy Blins is up into 3rd, apparently. We're going to be going Matt from the restart. Actually, we might be getting another lap of the safety car, as it's not telling us the safety car is in this lap just yet. Hang on, no, I misjudged everyone on the track. Damien really slowing up race driver here. Looks like we're
Safe
getting
car
a
in this lap.
safety car in this lap. Damien now backing up the grid. 5 seconds stop. Go. Ah? Did you just get that with? I'm confused.
My ball's in the lead yet, mate.
He's 12th on my screen.
Let's go.
It is. Going to be coming across the line from the restart. John making contact with him, but off the restart he's spun and he's hit someone. The throw is in the wall. John retired. DRS is enabled again. There's a crash off the restart already. DRS disabled again. Yellow flags everywhere. John in the wall.
Oh, move on my ball. He spun. No. Ooh. No, he's going to save it.
Mobile still 9th on my screen. Jamie, I'm sorry, we're commentating. We're commentating, sorry, bye.
I'll unmute you after.
Round the outside, Matt. Race drive, he's just gone wide, overshot the corner there. I forgot to put the party on private because I'm an absolute nonce. Damien retiring from the session.
Oh.
I think it's because
chaos.
John crushed into Damien.
Back in the lead.
Cloudy Balloons, despite being an AI, he's clawed his way back and is out in the lead of this race. Once again, yellow flag sector 1 and 2, not sure what that's for. As race driver makes a move on your ram or something like that. I can't trust anything anymore in this game. As Mobile is apparently 9th. Where is he on your screen? Cooper.
Yes, I am here.
Where's Mobile on? Where's Mobile on your
is
screen?
Third for me.
He's 8. Oh wait, hang on. He's first for me. And now he's 9th.
Fly Balloons is first.
What is going on?
Oh, you can't join. Yeah.
Mute Jamie.
You stand quiet, just don't speak.
Mute Jamie.
Until after.
Darren Sinclair gaining on Uram now. Uram also trying to fight
Very
for the
close,
podium if he can. It is very close, I like it. We've got a little train going here from 3rd place. Dragging all the way back to 8th. Kind of. Yeah, actually, yeah. Got a big train going. I think we're going to see a battle for the podium. DRS enabled again. Hang on. Mobile's in first again. Oh my god. 3 second time out for 2 people there.
I've got 3 things on.
Naughty, Cloudy. Oh god, I thought. Hang on. Cloudy and Dan Morris now blasting up front. Cloudy just squeezing Dan off the track now. Dan is on faster tyres and fresher tyres. So if Dan can keep his tyres saved until the end of this race, he could have Cloudy here. He's not too far off. As Matt is going to be on the outside of Uram, except Uram's just pulled out in front of him again. Uram going wide. Matt's got a good exit on the exit. Yeah, of course he's got a good exit on the exit. He's going to be wheel to wheel down the straight with Uram. Race driver might come in to make it 3 wide. It's 3 wide coming into the first corner. I can't see what's going on the inside, Matt. Uram trying to on the outside. He's on the inside again. He's kept position.
Could Dan Morris make the move on the outside here?
Oh my god, there's contact from Joseph on my screen. 3 wide again.
Balloons just defended well there.
We're watching 2 different things right now. Matt on the inside of Uram. Uram giving him a bit of space. Matt trying it down the inside, slight corner cut. Hitting the grass. Uram on the inside again. Matt trying to hold around the outside. Joseph trying to find a bit of space. Try and capitalise on their battling. He's being held up here. Nearly make a contact with the Ram. He kind of slows off a bit. He rams off the Shrek. He's into the grass. He's gone and he's retired from the session. Oh,
We've
poor
got 8
him.
drivers left now.
9 for me.
Bergie left the session.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Down to 8 drivers. Now we're going to go to the battle of Cloudy Balloons and Dan Morris. Darius to clear again, 3-second time penalty. DRS for Cloudy. Dan Morris defending the inside. He's going to be on the outside, Cloudy. Dan cannot fight for the position. Cloudy was already past him by the time the corner was there. Cloudy now back into the lead from what I think, because apparently Mobile was first and I don't know what's going on. Now he's down into 8th. This game. That is a lot of retirements, even more than Monaco. I'm surprised. I don't know how that's happened, but it just happened. Race driver retiring from the session. He could have been on for a podium, except I don't know what happened to him. Okay, he's too far away for me to see. Did you see what happened to race driver? Cooper?
No, I watched Bergie and see if he crashed.
I'm trying to find race driver's car. The DRS isn't going to do enough for Dan.
That way
In
his
his
car is
pursuit
right.
of Cloudy.
Babylon's
Cloudy.
got a whole second lead still.
Only 7 drivers left now. Coming into the final 2 laps and a half. Dan Morris and Cloudy are going to be battling it out for the win. Coming into the second last lap, they come round the final corner. Actually, unless you count this little bit as a corner. It's more of a bare left. Dan has caught up a lot to Cloudy coming into the centre S's. Except it's not quite enough. Cloudy Blues loses rear slightly. Dan Morris gets a 3-second time penalty. That's going to shake up this battle. He's got DRS Cloudy defending the inside. Dan going to be trying it around the outside. Cloudy getting a better braking zone, except he's overshot the corner. Dan.
Oh, it's good tight.
Cloudy squeezing him
does have the inside
slightly.
line.
Oh, bit of contact. Cloudy still keeping his lead. Only just though. Dan could have had him, but he just couldn't quite make the move stick. Coming round to the final few corners. Going to be on to the last lap. If Cloudy makes another big mistake like that, Dan could have him and have the race win. We're going to see now as we enter the final lap. Into the centre S's again. Dan about the same distance as he was from Cloudy the first time. Cloudy just getting a much better exit, not making any mistakes again. DRS for Dan. He's very far away now though. Cloudy not making the same mistake as he did last time. Dan, I don't think he's going to be able to get this one. Unless he pulls out something unbelievable. Or Cloudy bins it. One of the two.
The thing is though, Dan Morris is in the Renault compared to Ferrari. He's done pretty good.
He has done pretty well. Let's see if he manages to unplug his mic. I always forget this is on realistic cars. Dan Morris has done very, very well to be in the Renault. To keep up with Cloudy. As Cloudy comes around to the final corner now. Cloudy is going to take the race win from what I know. Unless time penalties have anything to do with it. Cloudy's going to take the win for the Brazilian Grand Prix. No, my Dan Morris is taking the win. Darren Sinclair's got the win. Really shaking up there. Darren Sinclair wins. Joseph is in second. I don't know what the order is. Not many people finishing here. Darren Sinclair winning, Joseph coming in second. And then the Renault of Dan Morris in third. Dan Morris did very well that race, other than his time penalty, which ultimately got him not the win.
To Brendan Lines.
Don't want to see my XP for spectating. Darren Sinclair taking the win, Joseph is second, Dan third, EVR Matt fourth, Clyde Bloom's fifth, Matt sixth, Person Mobile seventh apparently, Bert eighth, Rachel ninth, Yaram 10th, Damien 11th, John 12th, Rex 13th, Adam 14th, Cliffy 15th, Darkbolt 16th, Afri 17th, and Louis 18th. We had, how many retirements was that? Hold on. Person Mobile doesn't really count on Hamilton. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3,
11?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had 11 retirements. That's a lot of retirements, son. It was an interesting time. But the start was absolute calamity. Everyone died. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I think it was interesting. Monaco and Brazil. The start, this entire race was an absolute mess, so I'm honest, lobbies don't work. But I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching and goodbye.